Hey guys, thought it'd be interesting, and you might like to know what I have read or am reading. So right now I'm working on, just so you can get a little background on, what I know and how I, why I say the things that I say in my other videos. Right now I'm working on this book. It's the other Bible. Uh, Ancient scriptures, Gnostic Gospels, Dead Sea Scrolls, Visionary Wisdom Texts, Christian Apocrypha, Jewish Pseudepigrapha, and the Kabbalah. So there might be more in there than that, too. This is, let's see, almost an 800-page book. I think I'm around 500 right now. I'm at the Acts of Andrew, page 459. Anyway, this is what I've been reading recently, and I've been putting a couple videos up on some of the things that I've found interesting in this book, and I think you will as well. Try to go find those videos. A lot of shorts out there on those. So I'm working on this right now. After that, I got some of these other books I want to show you that I'm going to be working on. I just got done reading Ovid Metamorphosis, some mythological stuff, and I pick this up at a thrift store like I do a ton of my books. I just come into my reality, and I pick them up yesterday. I had a huge score. I probably scored 20, 30 books from the thrift store. I don't know when I'm going to have time to even read all this stuff. Just even the stuff that I got on my list here. So the other Bible, that's what I'm working on. About 2/3 of the way through that, probably. Then I'm going to check out this Velikovsky. Basically referred by Jason from Archaics and Roger from Mud Fossil University. I think Roger is the first guy that I heard reading Velikovsky. Then I heard Jason and Roger actually together on a show, and they were talking about it. And I've never read it, so I wanted to check this one out, Worlds in Collision. I'm going to start there and move on from there. Then the Shaver Mystery. I think this is number 4. I had the first 3. These are some of my favorite quote-unquote fiction books of all time. If you've never heard of these books, I suggest that you go out and get them, read them. If you like sci-fi, or if you like things that could be a reality that we're just unaware of, people underground, stuff like that. This is a super interesting set of books, and this is, it says right there, book 4. I'm on book 4. I read the first 3. A little hard to follow, especially the first one, but totally worth it if you can get into it. And then I'm on book 4 out of 6 or 7 maybe. So I just picked that up. I bought that brand new. Then I picked this up at the thrift store, The Literature of Ancient Egypt. So I'm going to get into that. I'm sure that should be, what's it got? Anthology of stories, instructions, that's interesting, and poetry. The instructions are pretty interesting. We got some Voltaire here. Never delved into that before. Gonna take a look. This is interesting. Tibet. The cover was kind of cool looking and everything. I just thought it'd be like a fiction. But it says, being the recollections and adventures of a hermit called Small Ears. So this guy who travels through Tibet. So I think that would be pretty interesting in itself. I thought I saw something in it as I was like passing through about an abominable snowman. Oh, heck yeah. I'm going to read this one. I like reading about laws and government and our rights and all that. So I got this Outside Readings book, American Government, 3rd edition. I'm going to check that out. That looked pretty interesting. It had a bunch of, it says outside readings. I mean, it basically says it all. And this one is just plain on the outside, so I didn't show it. But this is In Our Defense, the Bill of Rights in Action. And this gives you basically everything you need for your defense of your rights. And I'm going to look into that. That sounds amazing. I think that's something that people should absolutely know is your rights and stand up for them, as a matter of fact. The Works of John Wesley. Now, I don't know what this is at all. I picked this up at the thrift store for like 50 cents a piece. They're like amazing, good as new books. It looks like journals, volumes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There's John Wesley. And yeah, journals from October 14th, 1735 to November 29th, 1745. And I thought this would be an interesting read. No matter what is in here, because of the date, 1700s, So I'm going to look into that, to get a view of life back then, basically. And like I said, I just finished up with this one, Ovid Metamorphosis. That's an awesome one to read. Mythology, lots of lessons to be learned from the gods. I'll tell you what, lots of screw. You can see their screw ups and learn from them. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, and then I got the Iliad. I'm gonna, this is stuff that I read in high school, but I didn't comprehend it quite the same as I'm going to now, and I'm sure I'll find a lot of interesting new things in the Iliad by Homer and the Odyssey by Homer as well. I just picked those two books up brand new. So, all right, I just wanted to give you guys a look at what I have read, Ovid Metamorphosis, what I'm working on reading, and what I'm reading right now. And back to the Shaver Mystery. That is the funnest. That's going to be the most fun to read, I think. And then I'm most interested to read this Velikovsky, Worlds in Collision. But this other Bible, man, if you can sit through 700-800 pages, it's so interesting to get these little pieces from all these different texts and kind of line them up. Definitely worth a look, guys. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Love y'all.